What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Stay Eatin, bro. We're here in the heart of Koreatown, Boo's Philly Cheesesteaks, man. I'm here with my brother, JayTheGreat.
It is.
Listen, my brother got one of the hottest singles in the streets. Wherever you at, he got one of the hottest joints. Gray Area by 2Chainz. My man produced that. It's going crazy right now. Elbowed its way into every single Spotify, Apple Music, any type of playlist you can think of is there.
So help me God.
So help me God, bro. And so help me God with the cheesesteaks, bro. Why we here? Why we have to come to this spot, bro?
Being born in Philly, I was raised in Maryland, but being born in Philly, I went to Philly a lot. So I know what it is when I taste the authentic Philly cheesesteak.
You could tell off rip.
I could tell off rip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been living in LA for like a year and a half now. Boo's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? They holding it down in here for sure.
So shout out to Andrew, everybody else at Boo's for having us by. And this episode, man, is sponsored by Traplantic, man. Shout out to Dallas, Romantic, Hawk, man.
Trap booming.
Just like that. If you know, you know. If you don't, you will soon, man. Knowledge everybody, bro.
Yes, sir.
Oh. What you grabbing for first, bro? He already know his order, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What you got, bro? Break it down for the people.
So what I got here is basically, you know, your regular cheesesteak. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do too much with the toppings and stuff. There we have it.
I ain't eating today, my bad, bro.
Hey, nah, you're supposed to dig into this. It ain't the healthiest, but it's the perfect cheat meal.
First bite cam right there, my boy went in. It's him, bro.
Every time.
My guy got a mask, no napkin, bro. Okay, I respect it, bro.
Hey, but look.
A veteran, that's what that means.
Exactly. What makes a good cheesesteak,
Bro.
and where most people miss the mark,
Yo.
is the bread.
Okay.
What you bite into, you feel like you bought into a honey bun, right?
It's sweet, bro. It soaks up all the flavor.
Half of a good cheesesteak is the bread, because it's an Marisol roll.
Bruh, more than that. Bro, put your other one up. Put your other hand up. Hey, there we go. I'm talking, bro. The Marisol roll, man, this spot was established in 2011. It's family owned and operated, so you know they're not playing. They got some type of cheese that's, what's it called, bro? The Winks and, I forget the name, but it's started with a W, bro. And it's authentic. And they use real cheese whiz, bro. If y'all from the East Coast, especially the Philly area, you may not choose cheese whiz, but you respect cheese whiz. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. So they got that here too.
You got a lot of flavors going on.
Yeah, they just dropped everything in there. For me, I'm with it. It's like the Noah's Ark of cheesesteaks right here. JayTheGreat, where did the music journey start for you, my brother?
When I was real young, I think I started playing drums when I was like 4.
So you're originally a drummer?
Yeah.
By trade. Hey, listen, man, my brother's pulling everything off the tray, bro. He's a two-hander. He going righty lefty. He killed the cheesesteak. He going right for the loaded fries, bro. But let me ask you, my brother, you know, drumming in church, where did that transition into music production and really wanting to make beats?
Probably when I was like 13 or 14. I transitioned into playing keys. It went from like being real drum heavy to keyboard heavy, but the drums was always there. Drums is my principal instrument, but I'm teaching myself keyboard at the same time. So I could figure out melodies and play different chords and things like that. 11th grade is when I kind of got serious with the beats. I got the program, I got FL Studio from my homies, and I kind of just started making beats like that. The knowledge of just music, period, just from my background of coming up with mom, loving Michael Jackson, playing all kind of music in the crib, riding around with my dad, when we were, you know what I'm saying, just various trips, playing different records. A lot of songs would come on and it would just give you a certain feeling. You know what I'm saying? Playing in church, you realize how much the music is attached to people's feelings. Just wanted to always branch out and be able to combine all the skills together. And that is what I was able to do with music production. I got into Berkeley, ended up going to Berkeley for a few years.
Shout out my boy Dylan Cooper real quick, man.
Shout out to my homie Dylan Cooper.
For real.
A perfect example of a relationship forged in college at Berkeley. And we did a few mixtapes, we toured. I didn't graduate Berkeley, but I definitely built the relationship there that was necessary for the next phase of my life. It was just a lot of grinding and hard work. I moved to Philly in 2016. I started working with an artist by the name of Drina Smith. We were just kind of like putting songs together, just working. She got her deal. We came out here, just built more relationships. That's how we end up at the trap.
Right, that's crazy. I didn't realize y'all knew each other before.
No,
so y'all made that jump. Talk about risk too, for like any potential producers, man. That gotta be a huge factor in everything, but especially music. And just taking that leap of faith.
Everybody gets on me about how much I watch Martin, right?
Okay,
But the thing I love about that show is it's all real life scenarios and situations. This guy, he goes by Barnell Hill, right? And now he's in Hollywood, got a show and everything. So he asked him like, yo, what are you doing and how can I do what you doing right now? He's like, look man, you know, you gotta have faith. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny. And I joked about that like all my life, you feel me? And but subconsciously it's like it was a seed was planted. The journey, it takes faith. Like a lot of things you're not gonna be able to plan out. A lot of things are gonna happen that you ain't gonna be able to foresee. You know what I'm saying? But you have to believe in your ability or your talent or whatever you have going on. For me, it's personal. Like I said, I grew up in church, and when I was young, God spoke to me. He gave me a promise. He told me who I was going to be and what I was supposed to be. That's just something that I hold on to. So like all the no's, people telling me that, oh, you need a little bit more bounce in your beats or like da-da-da-da. It's like it's constructive criticism, isn't that? But I don't let it knock me back because my foundation is just a little bit different. But I was never supposed to really be here. I was kind of setting up to move to Atlanta, you know? My Zillow account was all Atlanta based. Just what happened after that trip out here, boom, 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 networking. And the demand became stronger for me to be out here. You know, not to diminish anybody else's relationship with God, however it may move, it can be the same way. When I leap, he's right there. So when I came out here, you know what I mean, it was kind of set up to where like I was able to just hit the ground running. A lot of times like the struggle is real, you know what I'm saying? And the struggle is different for everybody. I also believe that mistakes aren't meant to be made again. It's advantageous of you.
Big word.
Right?
I'm going back to the dictionary on that.
People want to know the era of different people's ways, you know what I'm saying? So that you can go around that shit. And that faith to know like no matter what, I'm gonna make something happen. You feel me? Like how Diddy talk about going to the jungle, coming out with the lion fur, like that's a mentality.
Give it your all and you know, don't hold anything back.
For sure. Along with being in the right place at the right time.
It's a big part of it.
You know what I mean? That all comes from moving in the right direction that you're supposed to be walking in or running in.
And being prepared. Now listen y'all, as I segue, I'm a steal way, you feel me? I'm taking like half of these, bro.
Do your thing.
Talk about 2Chainz ain't no regular artist, brother. That's a legend. So that gotta be, you know, a surreal moment. What was that feeling like, you know, working in the studio, and then also talk about how that placement came about?
Lessons, man. That's the first word that comes to mind. For an artist of that caliber, his agenda had nothing to do with pulling up to the trap. And really my agenda had nothing to do with pulling up to the trap. I just so happened to pull up that day. You know, Dallas was there, he lit. Simba's album, Don't Run From Rap, was on the way. It's out now. Y'all go download that, get that. But Dallas was in his bag, so Chainz was like, alright, I'm doing X, Y, and Z with Ye right now. Well, I'm gonna come over, you feel me? I'm gonna be there. 45 minutes later, Dallas tell me like, yo, you know, you only got about 4 beats, JayTheGreat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is the time, that preparation.
You know what I'm saying? He coming through, so, you know what I mean? Let's get it going. If they talk about, you know, putting in your 10,000 hours, somewhere within the 10,000 hours, there was a point where I was making beats and I had his voice in my head, you know what I'm saying? And this was years ago. So when I finally met him, it was like, oh yeah, I got a vibe for you for sure. That's pretty much how that came about. And shout out to 2Chainz, man, for sure. Like, the next day, you feel me, you go on the gram and he was with Mike Dean, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Who am I? It was much love for him to go so crazy on that record, man. It was like, damn.
And that's the second track on the album too.
That session happened so late in the process of the making of So Help Me God. So it was just like for it to end up there as a way to like kind of kick off the vibes for the album. I think it says a lot. You know, I'm just blessed to be able to be in that position.
Last question, beat tag, bro. What is it? Where'd it come from? Anything like that. Everybody got a beat tag nowadays, man. We gotta know. What's the origin?
JayTheGreat.
Yeah.
Bass kicking like a body in the trunk. So really, shout out to my man Blazo.
Okay.
Blazo from Maryland. We did a record. We had did this song. He had kicked the hook off, and he was like, got her riding in my car. I just took her out to lunch. JayTheGreat, bass kicking like a body in the trunk. Ooh. You feel me?
And you held that line.
Yeah, like, because that was the first time anybody said my name in the hook. snap that out the acapella. It's different, and it's a way that I take my hood with me, where everywhere I go. In the gray area drop, you know what I'm saying? If you know, it's the type, like, if you know type thing. So it's just another way that I try to like put on for my hood, make my hood proud. Comment is everything. You gonna get it.
Take that, subscribe below. My brother Jay the Great came through. Jay the Great, bro. Cheez-Its or Oreos, bro? We gotta know.
What?
Cheez-Its or Oreos?
Is that a question?
That's a real question, bro, right now.
Oreos.
Dang,
you
bro.
kidding me?
Explain yourself, man.
Explain myself.
Explain,
Can you
bro.
eat Cheez-Its ice cream? Hell no. I rest my case.
And that's the episode, y'all. Scale goes to 9.9. Y'all know that. What you got, my brother?
I give him a 9.9.
Sheesh, it's all the way up. My brother right here held it down, man. Just like that, bro. And I got a to-go box, so you know it ain't no game. You know me? Dang, I gotta go. You won 9.9 for real. And he had a great explanation for his Oreo debate. Dang, do y'all have dessert? We had company. 9.8 right there. Because they got butterscotch sauce. And we out.